Mhlambe thina ndiyamanza uthini siyazenza izinto mhlambe nezibe nkulu and then celebrate. So I got to watch for the first time kuthiwa into lento i-podcast balentwana kwamadonsela eltido. So his episode with Nasty C was their 10th episode. How they were celebrating, guys. And now we're going on, this is 31.
Yes, shut up.
Yeah, well, you guys are doing great stuff, and you need to just acknowledge that. You know, for us to have had the same team, Okokoko, up until Gelkalash, I appreciate that.
Celebrating like a putty.
Yeah, no, it's dope, man. Let's keep it going.
We lost one.
You just lost one.
Okay.
You might win some, but you just lost one. What means I just lost?
No.
We lost one.
Yeah, because for me,
I hope he's doing well. If you're watching, my brother.
It didn't feel like a loss.
Oh my God.
Let's get to the battle.
The loss of the king. The loss of the king.
Shit, and I'm trying to do a preamble. Yeah, boss.
Well planned. The podcast. We're 19.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Toma.
I think also nae you are got ananika ne potile. Kodwa ndijajile.
I bought 2 bottles of 19 for my storage.
Hey guys.
And mna ke ngokontinentloni wena xa ufuna uyiphiwa. Mna?
No, kaloku mna bendiyosebenza pha.
Yazi ba mna bendisisponsor.
Oh my God.
Wena lo usisponsor.
But let's compare the contributions that we made to
the usisponsor.
Kaloku mna bekusupposed ufumana kwa complimentary ticket mamela. Mna as a sponsor I'm meant to get a complimentary ticket mhlawumbi mna nabantu abayi5 mhlawumbi. Hlala ku VIP area maybe. Wena as a judge.
Yes.
You are just like me.
Guest of honor.
Guest of honor?
Yes.
I'm more honorable than him because I made it possible for him to be there.
Oh my God.
No, you
guys,
you
haven't made it.
On top of sponsoring, I paid for 4 tickets. Did you buy a ticket?
That
was your complimentary. Okay? That was your gift, was your tickets. You got to hear wisdom and cry. For hip hop. That was it.
Oh, but wisdom was nice.
That was your gift.
Oh.
Well, it's happened before it because OOD bafuna a review.
OOD.
Yeah, battle.
Bepa.
I know. He can't wait for this episode in particular.
Okay, so he told you.
Yes.
All right.
We spoke.
Welcome to it. Another epic episode.
Another
epic episode. God damn it. Kavizadla. Ivale. I know.
Fuck. You guys defeat me. Welcome to another Say Porkwe episode. Go serious. Yeah.
That is so weird.
Neutral. Why? What's your thing with neutral?
No, like I'm saying, this is a GOAT series.
Is it a goat or
There's a poker somewhere there.
No.
Oh no.
Yeah, man, the name is your kid, Master Belder, Mavulak Valio. As always, I'm not flying solo. I'm with the historical poet.
The magical, poetic soul. I am nothing if not magic.
Oh, Mama Magic.
It's been a minute, eh?
Yeah.
Yo, guys, last night I didn't think we would be able to record this.
Why?
My voice was sounding so bad.
Yo, guys, like...
We're stressed.
Wosiphendulana noyanga ngomso.
Uyapenika bakho umuntu ophendulayo pha. Qona nisavuyi uyive bakundana ungaphendula pha edrupini.
Oh man, last weekend was the long weekend.
Yes.
Weekend. And it was
Heritage
meant to be,
weekend.
Yeah, it was meant to be a big weekend yemichato. Abanye bashiya abantu abahlalisana nabo bamakapa nabamarhawuti babuye bazotshata Eastern Cape.
Wow, yes, 10 years good.
But it always happens like that.
Nyani?
Yeah.
Would you do that?
No,
Okay,
because I'm not shady.
that's great.
And I'm not slim too. But we saw a lot of cancellations.
The weather was terrible. First, it was the weekend that we came back from
Hamburg.
We came back on the 16th. That same day, my sister and I were driving to Etorangins, the summer freeway from Blue Bay. Along the freeway, also branch off to get into Summer Strand and City. So join la Mdondon. So about there's a traffic jam. And TK's like, what's going on? We don't know what's going on. And TK had been saying the waves are so huge.
They're huge. They were
And she had a dream
huge.
before with waves that big. But these waves are the same as the waves in my dream. My God, it's a song of a Zulu. So we're just playing around with that. Then we realized, ulwandle lugabe everything into the freeway, including lamatye adla ngoblock amanzi. Ulwandle walukhabile onto the freeway, so kuvalekile freeway. But anyway, we managed to get through to Adora and we come back. When we come back, there's videos in our community group ezibonakalisa ba amanzi phangase Amsterdam Hook. That side that has a lot of speed humps where they live right in front of the water.
Why behlala pha?
It's beautiful.
Hey, Beauty and the Beast.
It's beautiful. So, and it's the second time ngekudama pha, but this time around it was the waves. The time iminyango yegarage avuleka, as a bridge kuhanjwa kuzo xa ufuna uya ngasemanzini, or you want to stand. Kuthiwa yintoni? I-deck. Yeah. Zophukile. It was just terrible, the weather. I was like, yo, lukumbile ulwandle.
Yeah, 'cause
Apparently it was blue moon. Is it blue moon?
Yeah, it was a blue moon.
Or something to that effect. Spring tide.
okay. Because full moon is high tide, so blue moon is
Spring tide, because the tide springs up. And Nasekapa, they suffered a lot of damage. They're calling it a mini tsunami. It makes you afraid, especially for the people that live right in front of the water.
That was crazy, and it happened just after the battle. Because
Not after the battle.
It was before.
It was before.
on
It was the
Saturday.
weekend of the 16th.
Yeah.
Weekend of the 16th. Then it was followed up a week later by the heavy rains and the winds.
And
that
also,
got things
nolwandle
cancelled.
belidlokova.
The last weekend.
Yeah, na belidlokova.
Because I remember Natsiphume endlini and
in
Tiki
Summer
was saying
Strand
it's
on
calm.
Sunday.
Yeah, but the ocean is calm. On our way back, because Victoria is our worse weather as Usugulu progress. When we're going back to my event where I was performing, it was an outdoor event as well. Oh man, luya qalisa ngokuncokola and alukho happy. Hey, ulwandle.
No, it was crazy. It was crazy. Bendiyile Summer Strand ngoku
Uyothina Summer ngecawa. Uyengecawa.
kusasa.
Uyothini?
Big date.
Hey bra. Alanda.
Hayi kuyangibuzile but ndiyothini.
Bomlo DS. Yes.
Yeah, no.
Niqonda sana soze siphuma imvula isitsho.
No, it wasn't really raining because Lando is usuku luhamba ibiye yaya iba intense. But kwezana I think we went to a bear shack. Bekuvaliwe. Kweza kuthiwa intoni mos uyabona xa bear shack ngaphandle. Uyabo so bekuvaliwe zasale. Yeah, but due to the weather. But you could see the waves.
They could comfort you if they wanted to.
You know? So it was crazy.
Events got postponed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, that was a huge disappointment for a lot of people because, we planned these things. Abanye, bathathe a trip.
And postponement is expensive, eh?
Yeah.
Yes.
And they
has
only
its own
got postponed
costs.
on Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tina, when we got the message, and we got an instruction that we need to push from the morning, lewe ayisenzeki.
In Don
It was yes.
Okay.
The all-white picnic. It was around about 8. Was it about 8 younger? Late?
At night.
Yeah. So it shows in the back and forth because of how expensive it is or cancellation, because you have people coming from Cape Town uzawuthina baphinde bajike xa bephinda bebuya yabo as a cost. Mhlambi bona ebubeleni bangancedwa into yoba sine vendors esisebenza nazo year in year out. So now bayayibona situation le way asikwazi ubeka into zenu phasi forced uba yenzeke lento and your equipment is damaged.
Hey, but it's expensive still. It was I said, because there was that video that was circulating. I think some MMC was saying things will be postponed and whatnot. So I sent it to one of the organizers, or somebody who's in the organizing committee, Gqeberha Legends Festival, because I was going to perform there, and it's an outdoor event. Shout out to Khashane.
Yeah, shout out to Khashane.
Not Khashane. Not Khashane. Crashful October for putting that together for that community of artists. It was really a nice effort. So I'm like, did you see this? I'm worried. What's the plan? And he just says, let's observe. Does ask him like organizers, they take it hour by hour. So we literally had to get up, go fetch accreditation and everything. And you can see that the weather's going to change, but you're like, let's just push until we can't push anymore. And a great
afford a cancellation.
Yeah, and a great number of artists did perform, but then when the weather got a bit worse, they said, I think it was around 4 or 5 that the message came through to say, we can't carry on anymore. But all the artists that didn't perform will still get paid as well.
But give me a fist pump, bro. Like, give me a fist pump.
Yeah.
Shout out to you. See, so you're a legend. Must perform on legends. Legends. Because legends. Legends. Synonym legends. We art space.
Why put them down?
Retirees.
No.
Why put them down?
No more.
Why put them down?
No more. The grandfather of people. No more.
Hey, was it retirees? No. So I'm like, oh yeah, kudos. Mama magic.
I could also
what if they started very young?
Exactly.
Okay.
Michael Jackson was a legend before he died.
Yeah, but he was old.
Michael Jackson.
He was old, but he
started
age.
young. He couldn't age. That's the
Plastic.
there was no plastic. Michael Jackson. No, guys. You're going to sell bad stories to people. Michael Jackson can't be plastic. I'm being another disease.
Kaloku waya wawukwenza into because of the these.
Ofaki plastic?
Whatever they fagger there.
Silicon Valley.
Yo, I got to Google.
Michael Jackson, because Michael Jackson was a big man.
Fuck Google.
Apparently, Prince. Who was comparing Prince and Michael Jackson?
Are they comparable? Musically.
They could be. And
musically?
Prince,
no, they were comparing more the
higher.
legendary status.
And Prince
or maybe the GOAT status.
No, I don't mean in the sense of who's better than the other, but I mean in the sense of can we head them together? They made some different music though.
Prince is huge.
Yeah,
no,
but
Prince
the music is
huge.
Different.
The music was different, but Tetwa more about
cult following. Prince, come on.
Yeah, bigness way too. Outside of
okay.
Then it was like maybe musically you can give it to Prince because he was such a great musician.
Yes.
But in terms of
legendary
reach,
stage presence, performance, Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson will take
guys, Michael Jackson wayengena a stage guys.
If I want to translate that. Men of God.
Michael Jackson a stage. Must we not pit it? I figure Michael Jackson a stage. Agobe umlenze oyi-1 balele abahlali bebuyakhini Michael Jackson aphakamise isandla balile abahlali babuye phansi Michael Jackson babela budaki.
I want to hear the end.
What are you trying to say? Let to Michael Jackson.
Oh, wayengathwelanga mntana mqha wayene presence. That's what I'm saying. He had great presence.
He did.
He had great presence. And I mean, I watched This Is It, the docu. Yeah. I learned so much from that.
I think I cried now when I was watching that documentary.
I became a better person after watching that as a performer. I saw myself differently as a leader amongst people.
So what's the Doki?
Oh, this is it.
This is it.
Oh my God. That show never happened eventually. That was going to be his last show, I think. that
Okay.
He was working
And then
on.
he died.
And then he
on-
died. So
on
they
the
released
way.
that. Damn it. Beautiful. Anywho, weekend vibes. So yeah, Cancellations Ebubeleni, Aya Cancellations Gqeberha Legends Festival. I think so many other things were also cancelled.
Yeah. Unansika again, Upena Boy, I think it was ticket sales.
Oh, but no boy, can't tell some ticket.
Kanga legend,
But I
kanga
hear
be
that
legend,
there was
kanga giant.
17K, there was 17K tickets sold. And
Vis-a-vis.
someone out omnye ute
Xokile laa mntu wathi 300 or
what
something.
1.5.
Iyaphambana lo.
But
But Mamela,
then vis-a-vis kaloku
17,000
90.
vis-a-vis 90,000.
You could change the venue and have a solid reason.
Yazazi cost to change a venue.
No, phana kaloku from a 90 a 90 seater to a 20K seater, there might be a saving here and there. The artist you're gonna pay, but kwaba bezindo you can negotiate. I'm gonna pay you half and whatnot, or bring lesser stuff and whatnot. Or you could still carry
90,000 South Africa.
Kaloku kuthiwa
ingekho
yi-African
namakhona.
giant. That's why mbuza uba kanga giant.
No, also he has a history with the country.
But
And then sisaset
DSTV
ngoku.
delicious.
Sisa
Because kula
said.
festival kwakugcwele ayise FNB, but they were those people.
But
were
they
not there
wengayanga
to
kuye
see.
yedwa phaya. Bebekhona nabanye abantu. Did you guys see the video of
Sadisha
Utatu
Ndongo,
Ringo
AKA.
from the Delicious Ndundun?
What happened to him?
He flipped.
The middle finger thing.
He flipped them a finger. And then wabhali status yena waposted that video kuba i-DSTV Delicious iqhela kakubi artists.
What did they do?
Akayicacisanga ukuthi baqhela
Kuthiwe
kakubi
xa
trend
kuthethwa
udikiwe yena.
ngayo lando ngeyoba uRingo ufike anazi uba on time and whatnot, and expectwa into yoba makaperforme ngexesha ebengekho supposed performa ngalo. I guess he felt undermined that he uzawuvula le nantsika le show. Also there were technical issues, that's why he gave them the middle finger when he left the stage.
Also, bathi makaperforme ngexesha engelela ngenxa befike early and the other artists
I
are late.
think so, yeah. I think so.
That is disrespectful though.
Oh, guys.
He felt disrespected.
I-artist zasebhayi zithi kwenziwe laa nto iqhela ukwenziwa kuzo xa yena uRingo elapha ebhayi.
Oh, wow.
Yakutshiwo.
So zithi akakho justified kwinto ayithethayo.
Ukafike late.
No, as in olu hlobo atreatwe ngalo ku-DSTV Delicious, lolu hlobo i-local acts zitreatwa ngalo xa kukho i-national acts apha ebhayi. Kutshiwo. So kuba ke ngoku kubekho bengubani, who's the international act ebiphaa kwi-Delicious?
The complaint was the fact that when he got there, security treated him like a nobody. And then Babeka local acts separate from the
International.
Yeah, the other internationals. What. That was his main complaint.
Nancy,
And technically happened after.
hopefully
Does
uzawukwazi
Beat have a
uyinyusa le
mic?
mic beat. It doesn't have a mic. Yeah.
So just repeat what he just said, Kaloko.
What did you say? What did Pete say?
Uti ubit.
Main
His
complaint.
main complaint was that ngokubefika i-security zimtreat like a nobody. Also izindlu bezi different for local artists and the international artists. Am I leaving anything?
Yenzekile apha
Yeah,
ebhayi ebubeleni.
laa
The
nto
first
yenzekile.
when there was Lira wahlala ku-presidential ndondon. I-artists zaxuthwa i-tags. I was like, wow. My God.
Unzima man sisehlathini kuthiwa khona into zoba kukhona eruma yoba phaa koBurna Boy ikhona imali ehlengamelayo.
What?
Hayi khona imali ehlengamelayo. Go down by the legs.
Ihle kuBurna Boy or the organizers?
The organizer.
Oh, well.
It go down by the legs.
I don't think anybody. I don't think that anyone should be shocked when organizers chow money because, and they shouldn't complain anymore when artists and organizers eat money because that's what they like. Artists like for their money to be eaten by people who say they promote the arts. They like that. They enjoy that life. Now I wish the more people who eat their money.
What
Why
does
do you
that
say
mean?
that? What
do you
say that?
mean?
That's mean.
I know it's mean. I'm trying to be mean. Artists like it. They let it happen all the time. And they like to complain about it. So may they carry on complaining and do nothing
Please
about
explain
it.
yourself.
That's I am
That's the
explaining myself.
explanation.
People they like that. They prefer people who eat their money over people who actually do the thing they're supposed to do with the money. That's the preference of artists. They prefer the people who buy the cows. That is the preference of artists.
But I was glad in all the cancellations that we saw across
Boo,
the
boo, boo,
country.
boo. Shots fired. Shots fired. Shots fired. Skata kata uva.
Definitely.
I'm happy.
You see, artists are happy.
No, but I was happy that the battle could go on. Because I don't think we had more banter in us to carry the hype towards the battle.
Yeah.
After the Khashane Aviwe thing.
Epic.
And Aviwe.
What happened?
Is it not Aviwe?
Who's Aviwe?
Girlfriend guy, Epic.
Oh, Savage.
Yeah.
I can't remember what Aviwe. Gosh.
Awonke.
Awonke, yes.
Yeah, that was downright rude. I felt.
Yeah,
But
well.
anyway.
So I was happy because there was no more banter.
Yeah.
After that.
And Epic didn't like that thing, yeah?
Yes. No, we got to spend time with him before the battle. And we were supposed to sit with both of them on radio. And baman befika trips and traps. Kwafika usebenzile, kwakunye no Khashane, wemkusebs, and then sahlala no Khashane naye wathi ufuna ukhawuleza phinda ahambe uKhashane because usafuna uyogqibezela upractice.
Bengayibhalanga third verse, that's what's up.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm saying by the sound of his third verse, he hadn't written one.
It was tiny late. It was
Anyway, you must have figured out the time of us then in chronological order.
Yes. Yeah, well, so
Yes.
Epic, yeah, now ufike apparently at a crisis, why manager, and then wafika 10 minutes to time. So sazamsqueezer, siyez ndabeni sithetha. Yabo. And then we got to spend ixesha ke ngoku naye. Saya kule ndawo besaqala kuye and then went to the battle.
To the battle. Nice.
But what I gathered before the battle, Kubo, they took this serious. There was mutual respect and they knew, each one knew, Ndoba, this, I can't fuck this. Yeah, but they knew what the battle meant.
Until you came and found Khashane with a beer.
Yeah, the first thing, and the Epic. The first thing, the Khashane upeti beer, dibus boktene peti beer, tatan le beer Khashane. In fact, they tata unkwang.
Now in the city sabotage. Damxelele Khashane, but whoever gives you beer is not your friend. Fuck them. What you know? But I'm sabotaging myself. I bought this beer myself. That I can.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Nah, I didn't know. I can't take uteni when the petty beer.
Yeah.
My tattoo la beer.
What did you think of the battle?
Scalepi. From the actual battle.
What did you think? Audience turnout?
From just, the event in itself.
Let's go. Event itself, audience turnout. How was that?
We could do better.
In terms of a turnout.
In terms of a turnout. It's
but we did achieve more than 50%.
Old faces. It was more a reunion.
That was heartwarming for me.
You couldn't move, like take 4 or 5 steps and then that you have a story.
Heartwarming for me.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
I came off the car and somebody said, Leletu, unjani? I'm like, and then Zingakaphendula hug, a squeeze. I'm like, And then TK is like, psychotic. I'm like, oh my God, it's psychotic.
Yeah.
It was crazy. And then somebody snatches me away from psychotic, like, hey, Zakum. I'm like,
It was beautiful, man.
It was crazy. It was really heartwarming.
Everyone was there.
It was
Everyone was there. People who really come from that era, the era of Kutwa and Orlando, True Sight,
Yeah.
GYU, Okay, there was no Nubian Mandombazana besides wena.
Listen, Yiti Nubian Mandomazana. Yiti Nubian Mandomazana was there.
Yeah, Nubian.
Because I was there.
Okay, Nubian
So
Mandombazana.
there was no Nubian besides you.
Okay.
I am that shit.
Yeah, Nubian Mandombazana was there. DNE was represented.
Yeah.
You know, what's this? The Urban Connections. Our Genesis, most of us was there. So it was just beautiful to just see everyone in one space.
Yeah.
And it made me believe that, look, oh man, this is by virtue of one room, one blood was there.
Yeah. I got to meet OD, our biggest.
Yes,
Our
OD
biggest
Slash.
follower. I got to meet him. He came through like, OD Slash. I watch you all the time. I'm like,
Yeah, shout out to
It
OD
is
Slash.
crazy. It's like, great job and whatnot. I'm like, thanks. And then when I left, he said, I'm looking forward to the commentary. And I was like, yeah, no, cool, we're gonna do it. So yeah, it was nice, man. It was really nice to be there.
But then it took longer to begin because I looked at the room. Hey, we are getting drunk now. Yeah.
Yeah, the way the program was structured.
Yes.
I mean, it began when it was supposed to begin. It's just that it's a structured the program. Yeah, well, I think we could have had Opitology play right after the battle to round it off Kamnandi.
Yes.
But he got to play just before the battle started. So yeah, those are the things
Yeah,
that
Beat killed it.
Hmm?
I'm saying Beat killed it.
Of course. I mean, guys, why must ufuna ndimoshe ixesha airtime yaphondo? Uyayazi how I feel about Beat. Like it, yeah, he did it.
And your boy?
As always. I enjoyed him. I just think that usokoliswe akaqala ngadlala ngecontroller, I think.
Okay.
He had just brought two ndondons.
Yes.
Yeah. What I really like about him is that you can't really hear when his song change.
Mm-hmm.
And nimthanda DJ Namash.
Okay.
I don't enjoy that. I think it's DJing. Beskesa atyuisha ke nozamani. What DJ? Beatology. Beat? Are you listening, my friend?
Chaotic show.
Mamela,
I
my
don't wanna
friend.
lie.
Mamela, umhlobo wami apha uMbeatology. Siphuma Pearson sobayithu.
Okay.
Yes, boy.
Okay.
Xeloni mamela ichobi yamva. So this DJ, andimazi ngibani DJ, uyadlala ke mix yakhe, ne? Now what happens is kuzawudlala ingoma ye-house, ne? Kudlala ngoma ye-R&B, kudlala ngoma ye-kwaito, kudlala ngoma ye-reggae, kudlala le. Aba ba close to 2000 no 2000.
Oh my God.
No, Lloyd. But chaotic le mix, chaotic. But now every song edlalayo, I'm like yo, ne? Because the BPM on point. Akho hashi.
Yes.
Uyandiva, smooth transition kaman, yonke into yenzeka kakuhle, and every song speaks to move awukwazi uthini cha abalindele bamos my flow is saying yabo no guys
they don't
but
understand.
chaotic that's not what it
No,
is.
there's something called open deck, guys.
Hi, guys.
When it comes to
People say no,
DJing, you play any and all songs.
Akoda guys, 1 minute. If you were mine, and then it,
But the smooth uyakhumbula kukhali hasho napha kusithi if you're cuckoo, if you are do you remember that?
no.
It was beautiful.
It's called open deck, guys, and it's beautiful because also what open deck does, it caters for the ordinary listener like myself. And co-cultured mosi kumculo othilo specific. Now xa umamele umculo, you move through genres xa uzihlelele.
And
Dathini kubo
Yeah, man,
abantwana
uyangizwa
bam.
ngani?
Yanga.
Unatsika, one other person that I know who does that a lot is UPH.
Yes.
He's a hip hop DJ, but you'll find unayo ne kwaito kwakule seti one, unayo ne house kwakule seti one.
All great
As long
DJs.
as indoba ungayivi by he's transitioning to another song,
BPM
that is
DT.
okay. Because
Abantwana
remember,
bonke.
all DJ are playing music for us and not for them.
Yes.
So if we are singing along and we're dancing with each song, then it's perfect.
Bathi chaotic dathi abantwana bam mamelani masivumelaneni ukubana ngaba aniyo i-target market yalo mfana ndiyeke mna ndimamele lo mfana phelele athi hayi chaotic yathi kubono
Uthulele to BPM ayilingani. Andithi yamatch nazoke ngoba but the songs, ma'am.
And I think now open deck is the future.
no, it's proper.
That's why people like Nansika or Miss J, followed that route. Gil does that.
I
you
even
know, we have a
referred
lot of
to
dope
my
DJs.
favorite DJ in Manganen, the old guy from
Zero.
no from Prophets of the City.
Ngubani wawuke wathetha
Ready
ngaye?
Ready
Reddy D. I referred to Reddy D and I
Yes.
said Reddy D does that so beautifully. You'll never feel like kukho into biteni because
Grandmaster Ready D.
suka guys. Can you get abanye abantwana babani badlale?
So the battle started.
Yeah, let's go to the verses. Let's go to the MCs.
I was hoping that izawuphuma la Nansik before Nansik, before
2
we
weeks.
could record.
Yeah.
But I must say, Indoba, as our MCs did not move away from who they are. Umdu represented style sakhe.
Yes, sir.
Khashane became the Goon, the Thug, KDS, 485, and then Nangam, so Epic, the scriptwriter, showed us he's a scriptwriter. He's able to move in and still get into characters within the battle. There were funny moments.
Great funny
There
moment.
were, there were punchlines. It was dope, cadence and confidence, because that's what you're looking for.
And who do you give it to? Besides the draw that you
Neutral.
gave us. Besides the
Neutral.
draw that you gave us at the battle. Who would you have given it to? Nje, kuthiwe nguwe wedwa in the room. Who are you walking away with as your winner?
I'll still say
Le
it's
nto
a draw.
ungayifumananga ki-19.
That's I'll still say it's a draw.
Le
Le nto ungayifumananga
Until I
i-19.
listen to the battle again. But from Plandown Diguya was fine with the verdict 80. This is a
I think
draw.
over emotional as well. I guys, no, I think he was emotional. He was crazy about the vibe of hip hop, feeling the resuscitation of hip hop, the energy in the room, that everyone is happy, the love between Epic and Khashane, the respect between them. He was
right.
happy that Khashane showed up and was, sober for the most part in the battle until he kept taking shot after shot and we could feel it rising in him as well. He was just happy. So he could not bring himself to say, my Kachongban.
That's the point of being a judge.
Don't worry about it. It was hip hop. It's fine. It's fine. He was okay. For hip hop, it was fine. It was fine. I give it
And then
to
someone says online, uba, picture yam uba uye wathi gqi judge number 1. What? Ngu-Epic, wafika judge number 2, uKhashane. Kwabuzwa Grootman wena uthini? Wathi niggas.
It's a truth.
It's a draw. It's hip hop. Hip hop won today.
So my verdict, guys, I gave it to Epic. Gave it to Epic because I liked that he catered to so many people with his style. He catered to those who enjoyed hip hop, those who did not enjoy hip hop, but were there because of the hype that was there. I liked it because in your definition of a battle that is poems ehlabekisayo and whoever wins go uhlabekisileyo, I felt that uhlabekise more than Khashane because of the fact that he said things to Khashane that we as people who love Khashane would have loved to say to him.
Okay.
Had we been given a space to be that honest.
He
with
was,
him.
he was
He
so
went
honest.
in. He went in. But it was not, I'm trying to embarrass you. It was more tough love. Like, look at yourself. Do you know what I mean? Khashane, I felt that he had some incomplete thoughts in his verses. I even asked you about one of the lines and you were like, it's conceptual. Like, I don't understand what you mean. It's conceptual. You know what I mean? I didn't get that. I want a full concept. Do you know what I mean? Like, I didn't get some of his concepts. Obviously, at this point, I don't remember most of everything. I remember some things.
Yes.
So until we watch again, we'll be able to be analytical about it. But I also felt that he was easily distracted, Khashane, by the audience. And Khashane ngumuntu feed the audience kakhulu. And so I found that ebelahleka in between the love he was getting from the audience and his verses, and he'd have to repeat. I was bored that we did not really get a clarity on how much time they've got with each verse. So I felt like drega and ba relaxile because they're not trying to chase time, right? This is now on both parts, yabo. But more Khashane did it a lot. Lando yo qale na phinda buya, you know what I mean? Just to catch up with his verses. I felt as the battle went on, his speech started to slur a bit, and you would miss some of the things he was saying because his speech was slurred. His third verse was really weak for me. He went what I remember specifically was him saying, I mean I like Epic. I don't hate Epic. I really like the guy. What I hate is his whole hip hop.
Kuyahlabekiswa kaloku.
But kaloku funeka ibe ne flow, ibe ne yabona.
Kuyahlabekiswa
We're
kaloku.
talking Kangi because he could not go in with it. Kangi stick ke ngoku. And it weakened Epic because Epic uyivile weakness yala verse and was like, okay, now I'm gonna have to just cut mine short.
Yeah, we
you know
were
what I mean?
freestyle.
He went in a bit quick verse ebeza deliveration where he started talking about Khashane's burial and whatnot, but here lies Khashane, but why qawla leyo yabo wakhalozwa freestyle. But I really felt that he carried himself really well. Epic was really confident, and also to a certain extent, Khashane would, as much as esithi ukhulile and is not going to get emotional about things and whatnot, he was a bit emotional here and there. It did get to him, some of the things that Epic was saying, especially when one of his people in an Pakuti on the floor went on to say, "Oh, Epic try deliver shy line." This guy's like, "No, you're too personal." I'm like, "Fuck you, it's a battle."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's supposed to be like that. Go wena and ufaka la moya ke ngoku nako Khashane. But this is going too personal. So for all intents and purposes, I mean, I gave it to Epic. I walked away with, "You're gonna lie on the stage, nigga. Politics. You're gonna die on the stage, nigga."
Oh, that was your line. That was your line. I think that's the last thing you said before. That's so bad.
It was target for me. I really did enjoy Epic. Epic was having fun. Epic put together a show for us. He understood that they were not battling a studio.
Yes.
They were not battling a Queen a camera. He understood that there was an audience there. And he wanted to give the audience their money's worth. And that really worked for me. Indlela that he used concepts as reachable to anyone.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Without trying to go too deep into it and whatnot. So he delivered for me.
And I think Khashane struggles that way.
Yeah.
Ubezama ke naye ngoSimphiwe Dana.
Oh, that was a weak one. Simpiwe Dana, D ready. I'm like, you're a kumshela Simpiwe D ready.
The KDS boy.
Yeah, but no, overall though, I would say thank you to both of them for a great show. Khashane did show up. Khashane is still Khashane. I just do think that he really needs to mingle in spaces again, find, that strength of Khashane again, relate with the audience in a different way, try to find where people are right now, because I think the style thing really, it got him, because Esaka Epic, because he's been active for all the time that Khashane hasn't been active, it's irrelevant. It has evolved and it's relevant and it's relatable. Do you know what I mean? And Khashane's one was still back then. What we experienced and what we fell in love with back then was what was there. And that was the thing I was most proud of for Khashane. I was like, oh, this is the Khashane I met the first day Root Boy Paul Mnisi today.
Yes.
That I celebrate that about him. But for this particular battle, I want to say I didn't judge it. When you judge emotion, but Khashane fikile, Khashane rhyme, you were just booming Khashane, but I'm not disappointed. And he didn't disappoint you, and that's why you're saying Khashane won. But
I didn't say Khashane won. I said hip hop won.
Oh, sorry, I'm taking our own conversation now. Which means we are talking about TV.
I'm talking.
Ephondweni kum bethethe into. Oh shit.
No.
Sidlu ushaya.
No.
Udla ngathi ngimandela bofu busha manje.
I sold you out, it's all right.
No, but okay, and things no, but like it was a great moment for hip hop. I would love to see how niggas built from that, Because izawufika inansik a video. You know, when videos drop, people always get different thoughts about the battle itself, more especially about live.
Yeah.
Because now you can rewind, you can, you know, you hear it proper. Sound.
The other nice thing was it being live on XA community.
Yeah, that was dope.
That is nice.
That was dope.
That was really nice, yeah. I think I think that we must take advantage of the offer that XA gave us, that zonke podcasts zethu zingene ku XA. Yeah.
Okay, that would be dope. Also,
they are very much willing to give us a slot where people can just tune in and listen whenever they want.
Okay. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful.
So yeah, hey, battle. Still on hip hop. You were telling me that iFani has a song out.
Yeah, iFani has a song out. So now
I know the song.
5.
I listened to the song.
It's
on your top 5. Nice. Awukwazi ukucula la ngoma man. Kodwa
angikwazi ukucula lo ngoma zabanye abantu.
Lilo lidlos lilo nino lidlos lilo.
Okay, sure, man.
It's cute, guys. Nice. Lilo.
Yeah, I think they're shooting a music video. I saw pictures on my way.
Nino, Lilo. Cula no El Nino. From 3 Months Cup.
That's why it's Nino. Because
it's a former 3 Months Cup.
He's no longer with 3 Months Cup?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ukhona kula album ongayithandi? Unini? Ukhona kula album ongayithandi e3 Months Cup?
El Nino bakhona bonke phakla andiyithanda la album yabo yokugqibela. Basayine out kakubi insika ne? Basayine out kakubi imbi album e3 Months Cup.
I think they're working on something new now.
No, they better.
For me, when I listened to it, it felt incomplete.
But also, izabadla ke El Nino xa ingekho. Ndiyamthanda uNino guys.
Ikhona ingoma ethi woshobana.
Elethu. Ndiyamthanda nje uRayman uLelethu kaloku.
Igama lakhe Elethu.
El Nino Elethu.
Security igama lakhe.
Security chomi. Naye ke mose ngumuntu oright yabo. Ba right aba bafana mani bonke.
Hayi bengani e3 Months Cup.
Kaloku besagqitha apha ku3 Months Cup imbi yona la album. Yayirelease nini? 2018 ku teenagers 19. No, shame, it's a bad one. Yakhutshwa yaphinda yafakwa emoyeni. Ngabangakhange baphinda bayifake bekhe baphinda bayisebenza. Kukhona into ngathi yacula kukho.
But wasn't the album meant to drop around 2013?
I object. Ayingumuntu right El Nino wanixabanisa no brother wami.
Njani?
What you know?
Wathatha ichacha ka brother wami.
What?
Xelele kahle ba iyafunwa le charge.
Okay.
Wayithatha yena waya naye eKapa.
Yini ka
man, El Nino makabuyisela kuchacha man. Hey.
Awufani no brother wakho namhlanje. Awufani no brother wakho ngoku.
Kwakunini ngoko?
Eka brother wakho. Amani wethu.
Kwakunini ngoko?
No, 2009 sir.
Hey, Dla
last of last year, it's recent.
Pana Dla is living it up, you know. Up as Nyangeni bebonise inansi.
Ubani?
Udla.
Oh man.
Bebonise.
Yabathanda ke guys
bathanda for inansika umama komenzele upstairs ba apho bakhulele khona lokushini eKapa, and then I think last week, if not that one, ebe poster a graduator.
Nah, that's nice.
Kuba
nomnye kanene?
Mabi.
Oh, Mabi. Mabi ke. Benseza outsho. Mabi. Whoa. I can't do anything ngoMabi ngaphandle kokuthi ku latest magnets.
Better neza flows. Komhla kulo siyahumba.
Oh, manu cute zamani. Oh, bethu ndabathi ansabateketisa babadala. But they're nice.
Ibe nguRedondo.
Redondo ke uskathi come through.
Njani?
Come through.
Insizwa lo. So besenza le way.
Yawuva moya wakhe.
And then yeah.
So uphumile El Nino.
Yeah, ubanza a statement I think sometime last year. Bathetha nge-personal challenges zakhe u-El Nino bona bazame kangangoko.
Utheni tani ki drugs? Kasakade?
Uvela ucinge loo nto kaloku.
Sala kakhulu.
Uthatha i-charger zabantu.
Ucinge loo nto.
Utya imali, uyayitya imali.
Ndithi uvela ucinge ngento ze-drugs.
There can be 3 problems. Alcoholism, Dragism or manism?
Charges.
Charges.
Yo, day.
Nyani, because guys,
I go do right.
So, but do you know
iFani
that
is
also,
fighting back.
just on the people that before we go back to iFani, sorry, Ubuhle also left the soil.
Okay.
There was a statement out as well. She's out of the soil. Kungene Theo, the young girl who replaced Ubuhle when Ubuhle went to your Twasa.
Also backs up for Ubuhle as well.
Do you think she's going to continue backing up for Ubuhle?
I wonder.
Now that
Because
she's with the soil?
Goku rehearsals abazenza ngoku Ubuhle she's still there.
Okay. I wonder. But yeah, the soil is working on a release, Musnayane.
Yeah.
And let's see how the dynamics are with Theo, Ntsika, and
Oh boy.
Ulendo.
My favorite.
Ulupindo.
Beatboxer.
They're in a cappella group. That's what they're known for, beatboxing and singing with no instruments.
Okay. Bathandiwe ke shame abantu babenze babelieve abantu bayakwazi ucula ubasa concert yabo
When uthini?
dithi babenze abantu babelieve the people mna as a listener
They made
that
people
ndiyakwazi
believe that the
ucula.
people can sing.
Oh.
Yeah, they made a lot of people believe that they can
It's
sing.
controversial for nothing. Gee.
No, but they did that because their songs are sing along, right?
Yes.
And so you find yourself singing along.
They're very
Bambi,
easy to sing,
but
yeah.
mhlambi kantsika uqonda, you wind yakwazi ukwenza yabo. And there were a lot of a cappella groups that came out of that as well.
And also xa usiye showing they had a problem this year bengaziva
Because
ucula wonke umuntu apha.
Most of the time,
that's
that's what happens.
nice though.
That's why in the Pellandina, I resign higher from the shows up.
Because now you
No,
can't
women in the
enjoy
audience.
them.
I'd rather be like at the door or to
I
welcome
think
people
that show
in.
you were at the door.
Yeah, just be part of the assist in whatever we can assist. And speaking of that, my God, just got a beautiful picture of myself standing at the door at P Tech at the auditorium with Stu. And it's just passed away.
Oh
May
man,
his soul rest in peace.
man. Such a beautiful soul. He
Such
knows
a
too,
beautiful
my
soul.
God.
Yeah. So Stu has passed on. Ustuke was the manager, or was she road? No, she wasn't road manager, but yeah, she was part of the
Yeah, I
management.
think
The
she- yeah.
soil. She worked with Native Rhythms at the time.
I think on the road, maybe hamba nayo.
Yeah,
Stu was there.
beautiful Zulu lady. Oh, beautiful. Wayopangele AVC ke ngoku, and also did great work there. Yeah, akabalibali kabantu ayeke wadibana nabo lo mntu. Akabalibali. Phinde udibane nayo uyakubuza ngalaa nto nanigqibelise ngayo uncokola, uyabona. Beautiful heart.
And she
sadly,
reaches
she's
out
passed on.
as well.
Yeah.
Too.
So sadly, she's gone. May her soul rest in peace.
I think the memorial
She
service,
continued to reach
yeah,
out.
May she continue to reach out, God damn it. That's true.
Copeland roads
Okay, nice.
during the week. Yeah,
Nice.
they did something.
For her.
Yes.
That's great.
Yeah,
That's
boom.
great. iFani.
It's
Lilo, Lishos, Lilo, Nino, Lishos, Lilo. Do you
I think
remember how
it's-
the verses go? I actually listened to the song.
I think he's fighting back, Sham, yes.
Yeah. Using his struggle as a selling point.
Okay.
Using his down moment as a selling point. Listen to him with an interview with DJ Spoo on the Hustler's Corner.
I saw it. I
Spoke a
didn't
lot
get
about his empty
chance.
cupboards, his loss of friends, his struggle in hip hop in Joburg, his new babies that came up after that. I think it's two. I mean, we know one, right? That he wrote about a lot. I'm telling you, Air Jordans in the album. Yamkumbul? Musa. I know. I think there's two more after that.
Umtiye umusa naye. Ayamthanda uJina.
Yeah. Yeah, so he's back and he's trying to dibanisa this and that. I think he was down in Joburg to do a bit of PR. Did an interview with DJ
He's
Spoo,
there, benimbone.
Gulele on Culture as well. Yeah.
Ekhona umuntu bethe YFM.
I wish you could go to that show.
I'm in Joburg.
Mm.
And kanifakeni seGauteng.
I wish angaya kula show man yakwa Channel 161. I blew it.
Yes, why?
Because Anditi, he did make $1 million, right?
Yeah.
And he blew it. What happened? I'd love to know what the story is for real.
I
Ngaphandle
think
ko
also-
anhlekisi, like I'd really love to hear what the story
Nosela
is.
kakhulu, sometimes kuyasichana. Because there was a time you went to a King Williamstown for a gig. Sangahambe pha iveki yonke lapha eyakhe wayincila pha yonke.
I also got to hear
Waye pha
that.
eGinsberg.
He suffers from depression.
Okay.
He's once been hospitalized.
Okay.
Ngenxa ye-depression. So maybe there's a lot that can happen to a soul like that. He strikes me as a bit of a Kanye West.
When we sat with him, we could feel that his ego was bruised.
Yeah.
He was picking himself up. And then the kids, bezipha umzo wakhe, they were like, yo, unyabile, man.
Yeah, ne?
Yeah, but they couldn't get like iFani bamazi
Bamazi.
and bamthanda. So they went there, the kids, they wanted to, see him. And
Well,
so
let's
this
wish
was
him the
fun.
best. Let's wish him the best and hope he stops talking about Isaac Wilson wherever he is talking about Isaac Wilson. Because Isaac Wilson doesn't like it.
But there's so many stories, that surrounds iFani as in a core kosher, because iFani occupied a very unique space in hip hop and how history will be told. EC Nenansika Kutwandona Western Cape, because you can tell when you listen to kids like Bravo, you can tell the influence, the iFani influence. So he needed to be the double HP of the space. He needed to be a Zulu boy of the space. Because my man couldn't do it. Yeah. But then you hear his stories as far as Isaac Wilson.
Yeah.
That he wanted to steal 2 of my songs. And then
Isaac akakho happy nguye, but Isaac does not want to entertain it anymore. I think
nobody brought
I
it.
spoke to Isaac. No, Utinai, he thinks he might have uzasusa kwa Ezra's datas because he doesn't want to entertain it too much. Because there was how this all began was through a personal matter that iFani went in deep into personal situations. But Isaac is just shocked that iFani usathetha ngaye nangoku namhlanje. He thought it was buried away, so that's why he responded ngola hlobo. But in retrospect, he's going to remove those updates.
Epic is a story, but I think we'll call him one of those days. Epic, Slal and I, just to talk about his movement and where to from now. Nalando yake ubawa lustoki tika cool.
Ufuna ubhetlisha ustoki thini?
Ngifuna kuyo mama.
Ubawela yenye into kaloku baba. Ke ngoku xa ifuna ukukhulula mhlawumbi une-nice body ifuna ushow off a-nice body yayo.
So it for me, it's just because I have stories go iFan and how he handles things. And also, the kids.
Your personal experience.
Yes.
Ithini kaloku you can share. Tyhini okanye awukho ready?
No, we've shared this. We've shared this. I'm so excited.
iFani noYakim babe ne misunderstanding. So to squash the misunderstanding, benza ingoma. But now iFani wa addressa uYakim kule ngoma bekusupposed squash beef. Yena wayiphembelela on the same song. Basically uYakim wadiswa kwingoma featureisha kuyo. So that's the story.
Who was the feature there? Were you the feature?
Look, this is the thing.
Were you the feature or was he the feature? I just want to get there.
It was meant to be our song.
Okay. So
but then we'll do 2 songs together. One, it's leaning more to his style, which is Obrigado, the song that was eventually out.
Is it the song that Ntsika hates? Leati Imbi?
I think so. And then we were gonna do a song that leans more to my style.
Ikhona mina kodwa into ongayithandiyo ngenye ingoma ino iFani noYakim. Ndayimamela kaloku la show yenu guys. Then imbi le. I don't remember which song it was. But there's something that whether it's the verse that's ugly, but there was something ugly.
So now Unansika ke ngoku we were gonna do into that's in my style. Uyabo? Le into ilapha kwi-style sam zange besenzeka. And they
Wakudisa
wanted yabo kalo wandisa kuleya and then my verse was delayed. So I'm not in a pocket impi. It's not ngolu hlobo sasiyirekhode ngayo noGill. And then next to that, they wanted a hype magazine thing. Yabo kube kuzothethwa ngale way, must send my pic. And I said, no, man.
ngale beef.
Ngale way, yabo. So, nigga, it was not a beef. That's why I'm taking about, you know, on social media, before kube khona kuthiwa zi-trends, that post like trended. If zazishereka inansik, I post ngala xesha, ngiyayisherwe all over. So, I'm like, ababan, non-dimo wathethai. Uva la album yakhe ethetha explicit body parts zonke zazinto uyabo iFani. So I'm like, nah, this nigga in my hood, he'll be booed off stage. And uthi ngwase Motherwell. Why is a rapper enansikeni ensimini afika thukise pha athethe
There was the other
private
thing about
parts.
Khashane's thing. Pussy this, bitch, that.
Mm.
Oh, you, it was a lot.
Uyabo.
And the girls didn't like it.
Yes. Uyabo. So then apparently what was happening is Babe say UJ at the time. So Brain Train was inansika host yale show. So apparently Bapa everyone was trying to, you know, push something a Joe's in la xesha. Had your TTPs, you had everyone was in studio, the Shining Armors and whatnot, and then this became a thing. Spila nasemoyeni, nalapha ke ngoku social media, nabantu nako Cape Town. And then when I was reading through all these messages in this man, Apa, it's people who always had something against him, but never really got a platform to say anything. Because social media does protect and tete yonke and tete na yonke. And then ndaqoma ngene inbox. Ndangena kwi-inbox. That's why I'll never battle. Because I can't battle. Ndangena pha kwi-inbox. I was like, nigga, can niki inansiki number yakho man? Call you in the morning. And I did that. He had a whole story, he wrote everything down, like he made a whole story with disguise and Oba one phone by etc. And him and I'm telling ba andisayithetha la nto bendiyithetha. But ndiyithetha into yoba ngabana apho sisuka khona wena usuka khona. Uyabo? Wena nyana mamfene khona pha kokwabo enantsikeni. I used to frequent there. Khona umamfene pha eBhathi. I don't know, but ukhona umamfene. But ukhona umamfene. Khona umamfene. Mamakhe. Mamthembu umakhulu. Mamfene. So I know mama ka iFani. I know sister bakhe. Uyabo? So I used to go to kokwabo, but ndangayazi bangowapha iFani. Uyabo? So what was I saying?
Lilo.
Yes, yabo so ndincokole naye mba nika le way ayibalekanga kanje nakanje and wena le nto ndiyithethayo phana sisuka khona kukho iculture ethi bunokhwela stage ucula ezinto kuzawukhrinja wonke umntu and sound izawucinywa. Uyabo? Because this is what we are not promoting. We tried our best to shy away from this because hip-hop was not getting ixesha loba mayimanyelwe ngenxa yento yokuba kuthiwa iyathukisa. Uyabo? Savana ke.
Enkangathukisa yena epic.
No, kaloku asithethi nga-epic ngoku. You. So Savannah and then
I'm trying to connect this whole thing to the battle. You know, like, Epic was prim and proper. Khashane saw at the bitches, and the bitches don't like him.
So we were like, okay, chonga ngoku. Sizawubhala ingoma. Saqala sibhala status.
Navumelana ngaloo nto.
Similar uba ngabana mna ndinguyakhima, I'm not beefing with iFani. No iFani uzawubhala uba ngabana akabeef nam. People should look out for a song. And that was the song Obrigado. Supposed say too. Then we did the song. Then he came to P. Then he came to PE. Then we met.
Sagittarius. No? Sag.
Son. Yeah.
I call an element. You will Libra. Justice. Balanced scale. No call about birth chart here. I need to zoom in on your spirit.
Yeah.
Because my friends again going on lunch.
Anyway, Khalil Nsimbi, Andile Lungisa.
I think Andile Lungisa.
So state witness.
If usinayo chance ngaske sikwazi uzohlala naye apha ephondweni but usothusile kakhulu state witness asiyazi into yakhe ka-R Kelly uba yaphelelaphi.
Oh man, Andile Lungisa. Wayendithanda ke.
Man, yini inkokheli. Yabo ngasendotyana
Besandothuza ngeseSwaziland.
Asendotya umphokoqo naye so that we get to understand. Niyothini ba?
Ndisakulama kenyanga zaseSwaziland, amagqirha aseSwaziland andizendibone.
Okay.
Ungahambi?
Okay, mhlawumbi naye laa nto engabanjwa.
Le podcast namhlanje.
So there's a scandal. So
Guys, kukho umuntu uthi kumthanda enough for abantu yokwenza uba mawubone. seSwaziland.
Makakuse mhlawumbi uzawufumana tent. I think apha khange afumane yena.
Uyifumana ngamehlo am?
Kaloku content azayifumana.
Ayifumana tenda yelo? Awufumana tenda kum kodwa. Khana nokuthetha ukuthini ngethenda.
Hayi tenda yamehlo but ke no.
Ayonzulu ubhuti.
Tender.
Ayithenda.
No man, but yeah.
Also state witness kule case ye toilet donor against onqakula ne.
Onqakula zininzi imali ezikhutshiwe.
But wasn't he part of that
I
deal?
think it's
Wasn't he? You know wayengazofumana mali.
noba waye watyekezwa. Waqomba kayithanda.
Uyikubanjwa I believe. Inaba naye bekusuppose upha kwilist yabo accused.
And on a criminal record.
So waqonda yena makasijika bengu-state witness.
But kaloku leya yayiyimali ye-conference uandile should know uba laa nto ngelaa xesha kwakusenziwa laa nto kukhutshwa zamali it was closer to a conference so amacomrade azawukwazi usebenzisa because sine-state coffers conversated uba yintoni lena because imali ifikile kunqakula wathatha ethile yaya ebantwini abathile so this money was for i-conference but izawusetyenziswa from ii-coffers zikamasipala xa iphuma pha kwezaa coffers zikamasipala funeke iphume isithi iya entweni ethile ayikwazi uphuma isithi iyakukhongolosa
kuzawufuneka i-ANC ithethe ne-EFF ibuze i-EFF yenza njani yona xa izawubiza abantu endaweni konantsi i-EFF ibathathile abantu yabasanga aba-FNB bagcwale benza ufill up mabaconsulte ne-EFF xa bengenamacebo
okay
baye kurobha abantu base-South Africa ngemali yabo andithetha intwinya ke segqitha andile quick intsimbi ikhalile siyavala ngoku icrime eBhayi babanjiwe abantu ababa umbane eBhayi 4 eBluewater Bay 1 eSouth 5 billion rands worth of damages abayenzileyo ababantu ndithi nama batshe ababotshwe ngezantambo bebezibile
That's a nice way to close it. See you in the next chapter. Oh, no, that was a nice.